Hey, everybody. Happy Make Your Move Monday. This is Latrice McFadden coming to you live all the way from Durham, North Carolina on this absolutely beautiful Monday. I have not been outside yet, but I'm sure it feels as good as it looks out there. So I am excited to be back and joining you. I did miss you last week, still trying to get myself together as I am still this week, but we must move forward and keep going. So that is what I am striving to do today. So I'm excited to be here with you all for Make Your Move Monday. I won't be here very long, but I do owe you all some information. The last time I was here, I said that I did a thing. And so I said I would share that last week, and I didn't get to do that. So I'm doing it today. So I am always obviously encouraging people to make your move, whether it's in real estate. Obviously, that's my main thing. But whether it's in real estate, life, starting a business, whatever you're trying to do in life with your life, just make your move. Go get out there. Don't be paralyzed by fear and things like that. So your girl finally did it. I have been talking about it for years that I wanted to purchase another investment property. I haven't been in the real estate game as far as an investor for some years now, and I finally did it. I know that it was announced by my friend and partner in real estate, Miss Flo Jacques, who was instrumental in um, guiding me and getting me into this particular property and encouraging me because she has done the thing at such a young age. And so when you see people just going out there and doing it, that because we always see a lot of people that are presenting and doing things, but she was really a strong encouragement for me to see that it can be done and pushing me to get over my fear. So I made my move and I have purchased my an investment property in Durham, and I will be sharing some details. We are, just in the very early stages of getting it done. It is quite a project. I was hoping that my first venture back would be just something like cosmetic and things, but no, I picked something that's gutted to the studs. So y'all pray for me as we go through this journey. And like I said, I will be sharing some things like that, sharing some things with you. But today I wanted to, in addition to sharing that, just talk about opportunity hiding in uncertainty, because as I was going through the process, I was thinking about everything that was going on in the world, that's continuing to go on in the world. But we can't let fear and what ifs and things like that keep us from moving forward, whether it's buying an investment property or buying our first home or selling a home or buying and selling a home. We just need to make sure that we are looking at our personal situation, preparing, understanding what the responsibilities, the roles, the needs, where we are, where our finances are, where, excuse me, where our stability is as far as income and jobs and things like that. Get the information, get educated, and make your move, make your decision. Because if we wait, a lot of times people say, I want to wait for the interest rates to come down. I want to wait for the market to crash. I want to wait for this, that, and the other. And if you're waiting, other people are waiting, and that's just going to increase the competition. I'm sure we all can remember, how it was in 2020. And probably I know I was like, oh, the real estate is just going to stop. And it went crazy. And a lot of people were priced out of the market and could not get in no matter what they tried to do. So get yourself together and then make your move. Get with your real estate professional, your loan officer professional, your team, create your real estate team, and let us figure out what it is that your goals are, what you want to do, and then create that path, that step-by-step guide for you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve in real estate. So just because times are uncertain, if you have been preparing all along, or maybe you still need to do some preparation. Maybe you need to talk to a loan officer and have them look at your credit and see where you are, what you need to do, if there's any work that you need to do. to get ready. Maybe you need to talk to me to figure out what are the options out here. Like, what are, because there's lots of different opportunities for buying your first home, for buying an investment home, for selling your home. There's different opportunities and different strategies. So we can talk about, what are your goals? Are your goals, if you're selling a home, do you want to get top dollar? Do you just want a cash offer and get out and you're done? What do you need to achieve to with the sale of your home? If you're looking to buy a home, can you be flexible with the location? Can you be flexible with the style of home? Do you need a certain amount of bedrooms, bathrooms, acreage? What is it that you need? And then we can come up with the strategy. Are you in a lease? Do you need to strategically plan to do things and close by a certain date because you're in a lease? Or if you're buying and selling, do you want to try to close in the morning on the sale of your home and purchase in the afternoon? It can be done. It can be stressful, but it can be done, and it has been done. And those are things that we can talk about, because even in uncertain times, real estate is still by far the number one wealth building strategy. So there's lots of, investment opportunities, but real estate, pound for pound, long term, is overall the number one strategy, because there's so many different ways and things that you can do with it. So those are just a few words of encouragement that I wanted to share today. Do have some announcements to make. Realtus Week is coming up. You all know that I'm a proud member of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, and our local board is the Triangle Board of Realtus. And every year we have Realtus Week, and it is coming up fast and furious. So mark your calendars, both my realtors, my consumers, different events that we'll have going on. You can go to triborpresents.com. We will kick it off on Sunday, April 12th. We'll be going to a church, maybe a multiple churches, and just, worshiping with the church and sharing information about NARAB and Realtus Week. Monday, we're going to have some realtor safety training. So my realtors, make sure you go out and register for that. Tuesday is political advocacy day. So that is we're going to be hosting an event with some political figures at the Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors, along with lunch. Wednesday, we're going to be doing a day of service. So I'm not even going to say the name of the place that we're going, because I always mess it up. But if you want to volunteer and serve with us, you can do that Wednesday morning, I believe. So you can go to triborpresents.com, and all of these events are out there. Thursday is our Fair Housing Day. That one's going to actually be live via Zoom, so everybody can join us for that. And Friday is our Invest Her event. So we will be at Tribeca Tavern, and seats are going to be limited on that one. So you want to make sure that you're getting in. But our Friday event last year was fire. So I suggest you go and get your ticket and register to join us for Invest Her events on Friday evening. And that's in person. And all of these events lead up to our community day. And we are going to be partnering with the River Church. We're going to have our staple seminars, what to do with Big Mama's house, investing in real estate, careers in real estate, ABCs of home buying, down payment assistance. We're going to try to have something special for the youth, something special for the young adults. So we are working diligently. So go to triborpresents.com and get registered for our events that are going to be coming up April 12th through the 18th. And then as far as the Triangle Wealthy Group, we have lots of events coming up too. And our next one is going to be this Saturday, Pi Day, 3/14, March 14th. We're going to be at New American Funding. And we're talking about couples credits and closing. So if you are interested in buying a home and you just want to find out where to get started, find out some different options, we have the information for you. So we're going to be live and in person at noon at New American Funding, 4813 Emperor Boulevard. And registration for that is available at twgpresents.com, and you can join us. There's no fee. It's a complimentary event, but it's going to be very informative and educational. So if you or someone you know is looking to buy a home, it's a couples event, but you don't have to be. If we're going to be available to answer specific questions, because it makes a difference if you're buying with someone, and it doesn't necessarily. Maybe you're buying with a friend, so that's your couple. Maybe you're buying with a family member that's not a spouse. So we're going to talk about some of those different strategies and things that you need to take into consideration, because nowadays it's not as easy to just go out here and buy on your own. Affordability is a real thing. So if you need to partner with somebody and you want to know how to get started, or if you and your spouse are ready to get started, or you and your fiance or whoever, your partner, whatever, and you want to get started and find out where to go as far as the process of buying a home, we got you covered this week. We're going to have we have our sponsors, State Farm. Melvin Green is going to be speaking. Raphael Reels with Carefree Home Inspections, and New American Funding will be speaking to talk about the loans. And of course, you'll have the Triangle Wealthy Group, a wealth of information from, I'm not sure which one of us will be the keynote or main speaker as far as real estate, but we'll all be there to guide you and get your questions answered. So join us Saturday, Pi Day, 314 noon at New American Funding. Register at twgpresents.com. And for my fellow realtors out here, we have our bi-weekly mastermind. So we're off this week, but next Thursday we will be back, and we will have Smarty the Realtor, and he's going to teach us how to have an additional stream of income at closing, how to be both on the lending side and the real estate side. So we all know as realtors, it is real out here. I know a lot of people think we just open a door and then pick up a check for a big fat commission, but that is not the reality. So we want to show us how to create additional streams of income, multiple streams of income, and work on building our legacy. So join us for that one. You can register at twgmastermind.com. That will be not this Thursday, but next Thursday, March 19th at 10 o'clock live via Zoom. So lots of good stuff, lots of good information. So I hope you all have a fabulous week, and I look forward to seeing a lot of you on Saturday. And like I said, if you have any questions about what to do, any questions about investing and just buying a home and you can't make it on Saturday, DM me, call me, 919-730-0803. Reach out to me via email, and I am happy to have a conversation with you and see how we can help you make your move, because every step counts. So enjoy this beautiful week, and I will talk to you next Monday.